What's up, folks? As you can see, the weatherman lied again. Yeah, we got a lot of rain. I bet we got over 3 inches of rain. It flooded underneath all this. You can see it's ice because it rained so much and it's standing water. And look at that. You guys want to see something pretty screwed up? Those are coyote prints. Oh, yeah. Come right up here to the shed. I bet it's that mangy one I'm after. I can't get him. I don't know why. But yeah. But anyways, back to what I was going to talk about. And my weather app lied today too. It's supposed to have been 42. As you can see, it ain't no 42 or else it would have been melting. It's been very cold today. I was going to start getting out some DPs. And had people wanting some videos, even though it's not on the line. So I'll do a video for you guys today. I've been wanting to talk about this anyways. I'm gonna ask on Facebook too, how many people use rebar stakes still? I'll use them for my coyote sets sometimes. Those are rebar, and then they got 1/2-inch washers welded onto the 1/2-inch rebar. But let's see, okay, what was I getting ready to do? Okay, gotta get my bag here. This is where I keep all my quick links, all my, well, about to make me mad. These are my double stakes for coyotes. Now, I really haven't tested it because I haven't used these this year. And I don't know how difficult my tool will be to get it down in a if you dig your trap bed. I'm gonna have to test that part out. But I've tested it. I made me a rebar stake puller. I'm not gonna show it. Where in the hell? Okay, there it is. This is what I use for my coons. I started using these this year. I'll take a quick link and put that onto my DP. And then I'll drive a single stake rebar down in the ground. But you see, when I drive it down in the ground, I'll drive it down pretty good. It's not gonna be like underneath the dirt or anything like it would be in a trap bed, like a foothold trap bed. But that's pretty much level. It worked out pretty good for it. I'm pretty satisfied. I thought of it one night laying in bed when I couldn't go to sleep because the coyotes kept me awake. Howling at my traps. But anyways, how many of you guys would use a rebar puller that I make? It's not like the stake puller that they have with the big long pole that pulls these earth anchors out of the ground. And I think it also does rebar stakes. But, and there's the famous kitty in the trap again. She likes to be on YouTube, I guess. She just needs to stay away from the trap from now on. But I'm going to put this on Facebook too, because I don't know how well they would sell. So that's what I'm trying to find out. How many people actually use rebar like me? I started using these this year for coon, and next year I'm buying more of these. I love them. I'd almost rather drive a rebar stake down in the ground instead of finding a tree for cables. I've noticed on some of the cables, they'll climb the tree and then about rip their foot off. And the DP, there's not always a tree to connect to in the first place. So I like those very, very much, and I'm buying more of them next year. And this summer, I'll be getting me some more rebar stakes made to support them all. Last year, I was using those double rebar stakes to hold down my coons in the fields, in the corner of the fields. But I mean, you're talking 2 pieces of rebar when one's worked out pretty good this year. I like them, but that's the double. I will try it out to see how well I can get this one out of the ground. It may be only useful for a single on top of the earth, but I won't know until I try it. But I made one in one day. It was very difficult because I don't have a vise. The vise that I bought was a little bitty one, and it broke. And I bought a grinder, and it went out the day that I was making the rebar puller. So I need a bench grinder and I need a vise, and I could make some myself until I can find somebody to mass produce them. But I used the back end of this trailer to make the bins that I needed to make. There's a little crack here where you lay the original ramps up on there, which were made out of steel. They're like 100 pounds a piece. I don't even use them. I just use wooden boards to get the mower or the four-wheeler up there. But let me know how many of you guys use those on your DPs. And I tell you what, this puller that I made, it was just absolutely wonderful. Now, I did pound one in the yard here, but it's not like it is out in a bean field or a cornfield. It's a lot looser out there. It pulled them up out there easier. Now, in the yard, I had to pull pretty hard. But I tell you what, when I went to pull those DPs down in the bottoms, I'm serious. I was like, wow, this is awesome. It made my job so much easier. So I'd really like to know how well a tool like that would sell. You guys give me your input and let me know. And I still got these traps for sale, guys. They're all painted, adjusted, ready to go. 19 Dukes, 1 Bridger 1 3/4, and 2 Victor 1 3/4. $130. That's a good deal. I mean, you're gonna pay shipping, but like I said, I put them in the box here to test them. I ain't got no light in here, but it will take 2 boxes to send 22 traps, and what comes with them is the tools, trap setting tools. I used to use them a lot when my carpal tunnel was bothering me. They're good for kids, they're good. I like them. And then I have, I lost it too. I'll have to find it. Oh, here it is, underneath my gloves. It's a dog setting tool. It sets the dog that levels out your pan. So you get the dog tool and the trap setting tools and 22 traps for $130. And the shipping and handling, I can't do anything about. That's the cheapest I can get it. It's $19.95 a box, and it's going to take 2 boxes. So I'm not pocketing the $40. That goes to shipping them to you. But $130 for these traps, trap setter, and dog tools, a good deal. So let me know. And also, please let me know. Leave a comment down there at the bottom and tell me what you think about how you guys think a rebar puller would sell. It's not big and bulky. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not going to show it to you. It's underneath my bag here. There's part of it, the pink piece. But it lays flat in my box, and it's no longer than my tool bag. And it's no wider than this box. So, I mean, it's simple to carry around. You ain't got a big, long, gigantic pole that you got to hook into and lift it up out of the ground like the cable pullers. I've been pulling, tell you the truth, my ground cables, this is the rebar I've been using. Now I put two pieces together. I'll put a quick link on my ground stake, and then I'll hook in with two of these, one top of the other, and I pull on them until I get it up so high, and then I do like that other puller and tilt it. Use the ground as my bottom piece right here and lift it up. But I'm gonna start trying to get my cables out of the ground every year, so I ain't gotta keep buying them. I don't care if they're called disposable or not. I pulled one up there from last year. It's been up there since last trapping season, and it wasn't even really that bad. So hit me up, tell me what you guys think about that. I really need to know, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook too. So all right, folks, later.